So one of my favorite things about Creality is that they have an entire ecosystem, and I'm gonna use that whole ecosystem to scan my head and make sure that the helmets that I'm gonna print are the right size. But in order to do that, I need the Raptor Pro scanner from Creality and a little bit of help.
I'm the help.
She's the help.
I'm the help.
So let's go ahead and get this plugged in. Here is a very fancy USB cable where at one end it's USB-A and the power, and then on the other end it's a USB-C with some nice screws so it doesn't actually come out of the scanner. And then I've got a dongle for my MacBook here, but you should probably have either a dongle or a USB-A cord at your computer. And you are going to need to download an app for this, the Creality Scan app, Creality Scan 4. Let's go ahead and call this Jake's head, because it's just my head. I'm going to use this in infrared mode just because it's a little bit faster, but if you really want to get accurate information, go with the blue laser mode. And that's really what sets this apart from the rest of the product stack when it comes to Creality, the scanners anyway. So is that this blue laser mode is really, really accurate, down to I believe like 0.2 millimeters, which is crazy. All right, so then let's click infrared mode, and we're gonna click face because we're scanning my face. And we're only gonna really track the geometry, not the texture, just because it's pretty easy to tell where nose and eyes are. And then we should be able to hit preview. And then if you wanna take this, there's a little bar over here that you should be able to see on your screen where it tells you if you're too far away or too close to the subject. And then I'm just gonna slowly turn. And if you could keep an eye on that and make sure that I'm not too far or too close.
We're so optimal, right? Oh, we're good. Oh, good, yep.
Shoulders probably. If I need to slow down, let me know.
I think we're looking good so far.
Oh, lost me a little bit. That's a little bit too far. There we go.
This is kind of trippy, like.
Yeah, it is really weird.
Like watching on the screen. Do I need to?
And we're gonna have to rise up a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Like up.
And then I'll do another round just so you can get a little bit more.
All that noggin?
And then we'll have to do one more to get the top. And then I should probably be able to fill in any little bits, like underneath of my nose or anything like that. Right, let's go ahead and do above a little bit. There we go. I'm very bald. And this is...
You need to get on the computer turntable. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if that can carry my weight. Oh, did we lose it?
Close, yeah. Where do I need to go?
Too far. Okay, here we go. This is weird. So I think now we can go, if you just want to go above my head.
Above the noggin?
Yep, and then try to get the right distance, and then I'll spin a little. Is that good?
Should be right there.
I'm a ballerina.
Oh wow, this is showing off how much my hands are shaking. Don't look at that, y'all.
All right, and then, oh, it's too close. There we go. This is awkward. All right, I think that's probably good for now. So on the screen here, there's a little pause play. We could do that. And then what I'm gonna do is try to find the right size.
Now when you do the blue laser one, does it show up the same way, functions the same way, it just scans better, takes longer?
It takes more accurate measurements, and it's just way more accurate. Come on.
So I mean, probably be better if you had this thing set up on like a tripod or something, so you'd have...
Yeah, but that wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to stand here and watch you spin in front of me.
So this is a rough scan. So what I'm gonna do is hit finish. And then we've got, this is our point cloud here. And it looks like I'm all hollow on the inside, which is interesting. This is a good enough scan that I feel comfortable using it to size my helmet. So then we click on Fusion, and then we get the resolution. I'm gonna stick to the regular 0.3 millimeter, but this noise removal slider, I'm going to increase that a little bit because there's a little bit of noise because I was moving around a lot. This is definitely on me. So I'm just gonna hit that around 30% and see what happens. Let's hit apply. It's gonna do its thing.
Now, is this where it would like fill out like any portions of the mesh that wasn't?
Yeah, this is kind of like connecting the whole mesh, and if it can, make it airtight. But if it can't, then actually inside of your slicer, I actually just discovered that you can't do this on Mac, but on Windows, if you're in your slicer, it should be able to repair anything that's like not airtight, which means that there's no holes in the file. But that's gonna take a minute to fuse. Here I am, and we're going to export this as an STL so that we can open it in a slicer and then scale the helmet around it and then move it up and down to make sure that, man, I got some big ears, you know? I don't want them to get clipped by anything. But yeah, I might have to cut off some of my shoulders, and it looks like I'm still hollow on the inside. I think exporting it as STL will help with that, but let's find out. Export model.
And why would you do an STL over something? I guess STL is what you use in like the slicers and stuff.
I can export it in a couple different profiles. STL, PLY, which I'm not actually super familiar with, OBJs and ASCs, but STL is one of the more simple ones. And since I'm not actually going to be printing this, jokes aside, I don't really care if there's a bunch of triangles on my face. It's really more about making sure that I don't cut my ears. So let's go ahead and save that out. So now all I would have to do is import the actual helmet that I bought recently and then put it on that file and then scale it down and move it up and down to make sure my head can get in and out of it. So I wanted to call you in here to show you what I've been working on with all this Creality stuff.
Yeah, what have you been working on actually?
So I actually created a awesome helmet from Galactic Armory. This is Khmer, or the Stranger from Star Wars Acolyte. I wanted to print it out on these brand new Creality K2 and K2 Pro printers because we just got them in and they're super sick. But I thought, why not just go the extra mile? And I 3D scanned my head to make sure that it was the right size with this Raptor Pro. And don't worry, if you don't want the most advanced one, they have other offerings as well. But this is Creality from beginning to end. And then I just finished it with using some spray paint and some rub and buff. It's right on my cheek and ears, so you can actually see that my head will move side to side and up and down really, really well. I should probably put some cushions in the back, but all in all, I think this came out really well. Like, I have pretty good visibility. I mean, considering it's a slit, but
yeah, because it lines up with your eyes perfectly.
yeah, I need to put a little bit of padding in the back.
Right.
Other than that,
You got a little bit of give there. That's awesome. This thing looks incredible. And you spray painted this?
Yeah, just some regular old spray paint I got from the hardware store.
So you use both of these printers?
Yeah, well, I wanted to get this done fast, so I wanted to use 2 printers. But all of these prints would fit on either one of these printers, and they both did a great job. No, I mean, it came out incredible, and there was a lot of little pieces, but this top dome bit was the biggest print, and it would fit on either.
So it could fit on either like print bed. Because what's the bed size of this?
This one is 300 by 300 by 300, and that one is 235 by 235 by 300.
Got it. Okay. Wow. So that actually worked out perfectly.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of cool. You can use the entire system across the board just for scanning and for printing.
Yeah, and this scanning system, it works great for getting everything just about to size. And then from there, it's just printing and priming. It's awesome.
This looks really nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Here, you can sign us off.
All right, if you enjoyed this video, put hashtag I want a micro center near me down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one, maybe doing some more prints.